decided to give you a random selection over 3 minutes. So here we go. The first one was for the 6th of March 2011.
Talk into the mic, please.
Hello, Mike. An awesome day for the Serp swimmers that went to Brighton for a sea swim today. And then, as we go on, bear in mind I've got 80 characters a day only. French chat in one corner, German in another corner, English in the middle. Fabic, please come back. Eric won yet again. Everyone else was second. Big thank you to Tony for cleaning Goosepoo from the board. Cakey Cake from Sam. Well done to the MSF team who finally made France. Welcome back Rory and Francis. Leanne has got engaged. So congratulations from all your potential patients. Please remember to keep the door closed. Keeps the changing room so cosy. Captain Sarah LeGrand was congratulated on her University Challenge win.
Hooray!
Heroic Danny the Wolf swims to France, supported by G, N, S and H on the boat. Today's conversation was about the women losing their iPhones down the toilet. Oh bliss, oh rapture, unforeseen, as the algae encroach on our territory. Lyndon celebrated surfing with cake and cream, and George had Sarah Wheatoff on his tandem. Jackie debagged Rob, who then splashed me. Kevin swam butterfly. Isabel misread my to all Serps email and then turned me down for a quickie. Danny got technical, but although nobody understood, we were all impressed. 23 years marriage from Rob and Mrs. Rob. George's girls swam for an hour. Convoluted conversation about the size of balls in Hoyt. Not sure why. Alice Christie's book Gutenberg's Apprentice is brilliant. I must read. Marcus Aurelius said that those that mocketh the treater shall be severely castigated. Some girls were talking about sticky bras. The boys were mystified. Anne McAlpine's godson just rode the Atlantic in 54 days, raising £300,000 for cancer. 23 sleeping swans on the pond when I arrived, but I soon woke them all up. Fascinating conversation about two-headed whales and £20 a night prostitutes. The poetry section is making progress. Oh, from news of fire, etc., etc. Merlin forgot his trunks, then refused to loan some budgie smugglers. Sarah Wheatoff said she felt much better with her clothes off. Flora took a photograph of 3 asses, but refused a photo of her front. Lots of excitement yesterday with the Clintons walking by and chatting. David McIntyre wanted his name in print, so David, here you are. One of those wonderful Serps mornings. 16 people and 17 simultaneous conversations. John Benton asked me to be quiet. Everybody thought it was a good idea. Harry Enfield said good morning. George and Robin were outstanding on Country Farm. AGM, new president is Norman Jones. Welcome and good luck from us all.
Hooray!
Robin wore a wetsuit. Everybody approved. Please ask why. Will swam with a plastic flag on his head. I didn't dare ask why. Fascinating conversation about eyes. More blue than brown in the changing room. Only 5 tea bags and 4 chocolate eclairs were shared among many. Great news about Nick and Sakura. Kevin swam to France and halfway back. Stuart was interviewed by CNN. And finally, I do occasionally receive emails for which I'm extremely grateful. I'd like to read you one. The name is not going to be mentioned. What it said was when I was not swimming. How can I say this? In the morning, I don't have breakfast. In the morning, I don't have breakfast. I think of you. At noon, I don't have lunch. I think of you. In the evening, I don't have dinner. I think of you. At night, I don't sleep. I'm hungry.
a sketch for us. Thank you. Yes, I'm Professor Gersbury, but I know that you English have trouble with pronunciation. You can just call me Professor Goosecropping. Right, sorry to know the tone. I'm here to speak to you on a subject of absolutely critical importance. So I can't emphasise how important what I'm going to say to you is. It's really crucial that you should all understand the profundity of what I'm going to tell you. So I could even go so far as to say it's a matter of life and death. But before I come to this great revelation, the magnitude of which I cannot exaggerate, I just perhaps should explain my credentials speaking to you on this matter. Who am I after all? As you know, the Serpentine Swimming Club is run by an erstwhile committee of esteemed dignitaries, decayed gentry and members of the 200 Club. Formerly the 400 Club, but soon to become, I believe, the 100 Club. Anyway, I'd like to express my deep gratitude to all of them on behalf of you all. However, what you might not know is that behind this cabal, committee, or should I say above, sits another secret body known as the Parliament of Serpentines. This is a fluctuating body, the composition of it is rather variable. Suffice it to say that the shrewdness of swans that elected a squabble of ducks, who selected a paddling of moorhens, who chose a cackle of geese, they chose a siege of herons, who elected a flush of mallards, they voted in a wedge of coots, who picked a raft of wagtails, they elected a plump of waterfowl, and they all met up in a den of serpents, and they elected... So now I come to you to speak on this rather important matter. Probably you've already guessed what it is, because I know it's uppermost in your minds most of the time. And as you'll have guessed by now, I've been asked to speak to you today about the rules. Yes. You all know what they are. But it's actually been agreed that they're a bit harsh. People have been unable to say good morning to each other every day. It's pitiful to observe them struggling to get the words out. And in fact, they find it so difficult they can't actually face coming. So it's decided that that has been scrapped. Nor, with very few exceptions, has it been possible to stop dogs or grumpy old people from using the club room. It's been decided to simplify the rules. And from now on, there's only going to be one rule, and that is, you must all bring cake. No one will get out of the changing room unless they have cake. Actually, that was a joke, it's probably the only joke, but... No, the new one rule, which is in fact an old rule, is that you must all be out of the water by... Now you see, you already knew it already. It's much easier when there's only one rule, isn't it? So, however, the penalty for this has previously been to revoke membership. But under the new, more lenient Warden's rule, some other punishments have been considered. Detention in the lake was one option. But it's feared that this could result in fatalities, as the latecomers are not known for their hardiness, just for their tardiness. So a more cruel and unusual fate has been devised, and they're going to be made to take part in a televised Serpentine cake-off. And is going to be judged by Rod Berry Newing, James Berry Norton, and Rose George Hollywood, and Robin Coletta Wallace. They'll have to make a 3-course menu of cake using only ingredients sourced from the lake, and facilities to be found in the club room. And there will be a skills test of Grenache duck mousse decorated with shards of crystallised goose goo, a main course of swan and pigeon pie made with a traditional hot water pastry crust, and served with steamed duckweed and jus de serpentine, followed by angelic carp, followed followed by a croquant of lost property with a glaze of under-the-floor matting chocolate soil. Of course, the loser, I mean high achiever, will of course have to provide cake every day for a year before 9:30. Thank you!
Gotcha, there you go. Now, can't be hidden from me. That's very unhelpful. Oh, well. I think so. Okay, next up is Max and Lily.
So we've had a bit of practice on this. It's Christmas Eve in the drop outside. I saw an old man see another one, and then he sang a song. The carol passengers that sung my face away, and I dreamed about you. I gotta love you all.
question came. Bert, where are you? Bert? Bert?
I'm here. It's a recent number entitled Burlington Virgin from Bath. I'm Burlington Virgin. I rise at 10:30. I walk down the Strand like a top. I walk down the Strand with my gloves in my hand. I walk back again with them off. I'm Bert Burt. I haven't a shirt. I haven't a coin to my name. But everyone knows me from the King to Lord Rosebery. I'm Burlington Virgin from Bath. God bless you.
As I'm sure you've guessed, we felt there's only one song that Ron and I have to sing, and you can all join in if you know it, but I'm sure you do. So it goes like this.
Maybe
it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think about wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town.
From Essex, I think. No? Look, she said she's not only from Essex. Where are you from?
London.
What's that, Essex? East End, I'm sorry, I'm not from East End. My bad. Miles apart. Okay, our next act is Liz, if she's ready, and if she's not ready, we might wait a bit. Liz, are you ready? The recorder, yes. I'm sitting down in my pocket. Is Liz ready? Not ready yet. Okay, we'll move on, and we'll get back to Liz. Okay, so our next act is Alison and Leslie. Anyone back here? Oh, there we go. Swift move. Yep. You can't hear? How far down are we? This is Act 9 of 16. Is that alright?
I've been told my role is to watch admiring it. That's what I do.
Not sure. Alright, this is cheek to cheek.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart can hardly feel a beat when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and our cares that seem to vanish through the week when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing and in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want your arms around me. The charms about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart can hardly feel a beat when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek, cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares they seem to vanish through the wind when we're out dancing cheek to cheek.
Thank you very much, Alison and Leslie. That's a brilliant act. It's the third time I've seen Alison and Leslie. I'm sure they've done it. How many times have you done an act at a Christmas party? Running? 10? That was brilliant. Our next act is Brian, who's going to be doing a poem. If he's there, not down here. Yes, I'm sure it'll be very great. Right, Brian, come here.
Right, what are you doing to me?
Yeah, so everyone just remember the running order.
Came up with another version, totally unconnected, about 2008, but I'm doing it again my way. I must go down to the Serpentine, to the beautiful lake and sky. I left my towel and trunks there, I wonder if they're dry. And have I a strong mark, an easy mark to set my racers shaking, with a grey mist on the handicapper's face, as the grey dawn is breaking. I must go down to the Serpentine for the call of the park named Hyde, with a wild call and a clear call that may not be denied. And all I ask is a sunny day with the white clouds flying, and the flung spray and water splash, and the silver trophy shining. I must go down to the Serpentine, to the swimmer's chilly life, to the duck's way and the swan's way, where the wind's like a whetted knife. And all I ask is a merry yarn from a fellow swimming backstroker, and a quiet sleep and a sweet dream when the 100 yards is over.
Thank you, Brian. Okay, our next act, Liz, where's Liz? Where'd she go? She's not here. Do you want to come up this now, Liz? Yeah. Okay, so Liz has, I'll let her talk about the competition.
Well done, Brian.
Oh, Rob, Olcott, and Anna Mavra, please. Do you guys want to stay down here? I just want to apologise to anyone whose bottom didn't get snapped. You'll have to catch up next week.
Sorry, I've been told we're doing the bottoms. I'm sure you all know them. So if you know it, shout it out. Number 1. Does anybody recognise number 1? Ron. Gordon Brody. Number 2. Anybody recognise number 2? We're getting Sakura, please. Who is it? It's your husband, Nick. Well done. Number 3. Anybody recognise number 3? Jeff Ransom. Number 4. El Lobo. Danny Lobo. Number 5. First of the ladies. Well done, Laura Lee. Number 5, let me give you a hint. Who do you think that was? Yeah, thank you. Number 7. Number 9. Let's have a look at the picture. Anybody recognise him? Very well dressed, not in swimming trunks. Who said it? Rory! Well done. Number 10. Why have you got your hands near that? Who is it? George! It's George! That's correct. Number 11. Surely you recognise that one. Must recognise that one. Right, number 11. Robert the German. Robert Fisher. Number 12. Number 12. Exactly. Our honoured president. Didn't you recognise your own bottom? Surely. Number 13. Number 13. Correct. The glamorous assistant, Henry. Number 14. Elizabeth Hurst. Surely you can recognise her. And number 15, last on the list. Anyone recognise her?
It's you again, Rob.
No? I heard it at the back. It's Yana. Okay.
In first place with 18 out of 13 is Patty and Mary.
That's unfair. Paddy spends a lot of time looking at bottom.
In second place with 14 out of 13 is... Wait. Sorry. Oh, that's right. Okay. Is Ingrid. And also at 14 is Stu Bowman.
No Slim to his friends. Go on, you need some more chocolates, Stuart. Keep it growing.
Are there any more? That's it.
Well done, Jen. Thank you very much, Liz. And Liz, who else helped you with that? Anna. And Linda. And Vanessa. And lots of people. So there was a big group effort in pulling together that competition. So thank you very much, everyone who pulled it together. Okay, next act is Lorraine, Catherine, and the Chelgo Girls. I suppose Catherine is a Chelgo girl, so Lorraine and the Chelgos. Too many Catherines.
Dreaming of a
song Jennifer, the famous song. It's actually called Swim Oddity. Changing room to swim at home. Changing room to swim at home. Tuck your earplugs in and put your swim cap on. Changing room to swim at home. Commencing cap, handicap cap on. Check your swimsuit and Peter Pan be with you. Swim at home. You're walking to the lake, and the tourists want to know about temperature. Is the water that much colder than the air? This is swim at home to changing room. I'm stepping off the ladder. There's stuff floating in the most peculiar. Mosquitoes look very different today. And here am I whizzing like a madman. Call me on the words. Water's hardly blue. I will shiver when I'm through. I'm feeling very chill, and a wetsuit might have been the way to go. Well, my husband I love very much, he knows. Changing room to swim at Tom, you're slowing down. There's something wrong. Hypothermia, swim at Tom. Is it cold? Shut turn the tongue. Time for a hot tea, swim at Tom. You still here? Am I floating in the belly? Covered in green goo. Water's hardly blue, and it's tasting of dirt poo.
Giles and Mia. Giles and Mia? Oh, down here. I'm going to make them out. Oh, just have a little pass them out. Excellent, good thinking. Giles and Mia.
So this is the improvisation, which was the condition of me having a ticket at such late notice. It starts. How do we warm up a chili, Serpy? How do we warm up a chili, Serpy? How do we warm a chili, Serpy? On a winter's morning. Run him on the lake with a heavy sweater. Run him on the lake with a heavy sweater. Run him on the lake with a heavy sweater. On a winter's morning. Look there, blood returning. Look there, blood returning. Look there, blood returning. On a winter's morning.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when across all the pond, not a creature was stirring, not even a swan. The feathers were laid by the water with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The cygnets were nestled all snug in their nests, while visions of breadcrumbs clung to their chests. And I in my down with Mama in my lap had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
When out on the food court there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the nest to see what was the matter. Away to the shore I flew like a flash, stumbled through the reed beds and got quite a gash.
The moon on the breasts of the swimmers below assured thousands of Japanese tourists in tow, when, what to their wondering eyes should appear, but rising out of the water, a shiny rear.
With a masterful driver so lively and trim, I knew in a moment it must be Robin. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he taunted and teased us, and called us by name.
Now Jean-Luc, now Don, now Chalil and Rosie, on Francis, on George, on Merlin and Ellie. To the shores of the Serp, let's chat over there. To the top of the bridge, there's no time to spare.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the cafe the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of bread rolls and St. Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I stretched out my neck and was turning around, down past the clock tower St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed in lycra layers from his head to his toe. His swimming club cap was adorned with a bow. His white bike was fancy, his jacket so yellow. From faraway shores, a most charming fellow.
His eyes, how they twinkled, and he kept watch on the crew. Then went back inside to heat up the next brew. A bundle of biscuits were kept in his sack, as he prepared for the chilled souls soon to be back.
The butterfly boys in September so keen, once the temperatures dropped, were nowhere to be seen. Nevertheless, we would like to say cheers for our lovely white hats to cover our ears.
The temperature chart may seem a little odd. It depends if it's taken by Robin or Rod. One thing we've been told by a gentleman godly and fair: when you see the white caps coming, you better beware.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the nests they turned with a jerk. And laying his finger side of his nose, and giving a nod to the rooftop, he rose.
He splashed to his sleigh, to his team gave a sign, and away they all swam towards the finish line. Another fabulous year of Serpentine delight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Our next act is John Finch. And Neil, both of you, just John. Neil's got the...
You know, in the years we've been doing this, this is the first time we've ever had a mosh pit in front of us. So if you feel the need to crowd surf, by all means. Well, it's been a historic year for the club, hasn't it? 150 years. You can see this is filling time while we're sorting out the technology here, otherwise known as tap dancing. Is it happening, Neil? These folks won't be able to hear me at the back with this little guitar. Can you hear me at the back with this little guitar? Yeah. saying, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go unplugged. Anything could happen now. This thing started out as kind of a serious historical narrative examining the history of the club. But along the way it turned into kind of a calypso thing, so I hope you can help me with the chorus here. 150 years, 150 years. If the ice is thin, we still jump in. 150 years. You want to try it? 150 years. 150 years. If the ice is thin, we still jump in for 150 years. I think you can do better than that. Try it again. 150 years. 150 years. If the ice is thin, we still jump in for 150 years. We have to thank Queen Caroline for dreaming up the Serpentine. By Christmas Day 1864, we'd already become media whores. 150 years, 150 years. If the ice is thin, we still jump in for 150 years. Oh, one thing hasn't changed here. One thing hasn't changed here. Cab driver, teacher, financier, House of Lords, racketeer, come down to the Serps, you're welcome here. 150 years, 150 years. If the ice is thin, we still jump in for